Fitness smartwatches all promise the same thing: accurate tracking and long battery life. But the gap between the cheap ones and a Garmin is bigger than the specs suggest. Some overclaim battery and GPS, others nail it for the price. Let's sort out which fitness smartwatch actually fits your training and budget. Let's get into it. Starting off at number 5 with the most affordable pick on this whole list, the Amazfit Band 7. And the question with anything this cheap is simple: does it actually track well, or are you just buying a nice screen? Here's my take. For casual fitness, it punches way above what it costs. The thing that carries this band is battery life. On paper, it claims almost 3 weeks, and real-world numbers land around 10 to 16 days depending on how much you push it. That means you can wear it for sleep tracking every single night and basically forget the charger exists. For me, that's the whole point of a band like this. You also get a bright AMOLED display, 24/7 heart rate, blood oxygen, stress, and a stack of sport modes. It's light enough that you stop noticing it's there, which matters if you want it on your wrist all night. What buyers value most is exactly that combo: long battery, comfy fit, and step and heart rate tracking that's accurate enough for everyday use. Not lab grade, but honest for what most people need. Now the real limitation, and it's important for the runners watching: there's no built-in GPS. It leans on your phone's GPS for outdoor distance and pace. So if you want to leave the phone at home and still get a precise running map, this won't do it. A detailed test also flagged some accuracy gaps against pricier devices. But look, that's a trade-off, not a deal breaker. If your routine is walking, the gym, light runs, and keeping an eye on sleep and stress, the tethered GPS is a non-issue. This is built for the person starting a fitness habit who doesn't want to spend smartwatch money to do it. One more thing worth knowing: the strap is the part people gripe about most. It works, but it's the first thing you might swap down the line. That's easy and cheap to fix. As a value pick to open the list, it's a smart entry point. The link is in the description. Moving to number 4, and this one earns its place for a different reason than the last. It's an 1800s, actually a 1.8-inch smartwatch with Alexa built right in. Here's the thing that pulls it up the list: it's not the sensors, it's the assistant. You get Amazon Alexa on your wrist, so you can set alarms, check the weather, or control your smart home with your voice. If your house already runs on Alexa, this fits your routine without adding another gadget to babysit. It also does Bluetooth calls over Bluetooth 5.3. You answer or reject right from the wrist. One honest limit though: it can't text back, so notifications from WhatsApp or Instagram are read only. You see the message, you reach for your phone to reply. For a watch at this price, that's a fair trade. On the fitness side, you get the usual stack: 24/7 heart rate, blood oxygen, stress tracking, and over 100 sport modes. IP68 rating means sweat, rain, and hand washing are no problem. Battery lands around 5 to 7 days in real use, closer to 3 if you lean on it hard. That's solid. You charge it twice a week and move on. Now the real ceiling here: there's no built-in GPS. It borrows your phone's signal for distance and pace, so leaving the phone at home means losing your running map. For gym sessions, walks, and daily health tracking, you won't notice. For serious outdoor runners chasing accurate splits, that's the compromised away. It syncs with the VeryFit app on both iOS and Android, and setup is genuinely quick. One more thing worth knowing: this is an unknown brand, but it ships with a 3-year guarantee, which softens the risk on a budget buy like this. My take: this is the pick for someone who wants Alexa and call handling on the cheap without paying smartwatch money to get there. The link is in the description. Moving to number 3, and this one carries a name you already trust: the Samsung Galaxy Fit 3. It sits in that sweet spot between a basic band and a full smartwatch, and for a lot of people, that's exactly the zone they want. What pulls me in first is the screen. A 1.6-inch AMOLED, which is genuinely big and bright for a band this slim. You glance down mid-run and you actually see your heart rate without squinting. Pair that with how light it is, and you forget it's on your wrist, even sleeping. On battery life, Samsung throws out 14 days. Real world, I'd set your expectations closer to 7 to 10 with normal tracking and notifications running. Turn on the always-on display and you're looking at 3 to 5. Still, charging once a week beats babysitting a charger every night. And if these comparisons are helping you decide, subscribing really supports the channel and helps us keep making them. The fitness side covers what most people need: over 100 workout modes with auto detection, 24/7 heart rate tracking, blood oxygen, and sleep monitoring that even flags snoring. For walks, the gym, and daily health, it holds up nicely. Now, 2 things you need to know before you commit. There's no built-in GPS. It leans on your phone's signal for distance and pace, so a phone-free run won't give you a proper map. And there's no NFC, so no tap to pay from the wrist. One more, and it's a real one. This is the international model, so it doesn't carry a US warranty. Worth weighing if long-term support matters to you. My take? This is a band for Android folks, ideally on a Samsung phone, who want that clean Samsung health experience without paying full smartwatch money. If your routine is everyday tracking and you keep your phone close, it fits like a glove. The link is in the description. Number 2 on the list is the one that finally fixes the biggest gripe from everything below it, the Amazfit Active 2. And the reason it climbs this high is simple. This one has real built-in GPS. That matters because the pics lower down all lean on your phone for distance and pace. Here, you leave the phone at home and still get an accurate running map. It uses 5 satellite systems for a faster lock and steadier tracking, so your splits hold up in the city or out on a trail. For anyone who actually runs or cycles, that's the line between a toy and a training tool. Then there's a feature I didn't expect at this price. Free offline maps with turn-by-turn directions right on your wrist. Downloadable, no data needed. And it even covers ski resorts. Most watches around this money don't come close to that. Battery lands around 10 days with typical use. Less if you hammer the GPS on long sessions. Still, you're charging it maybe 3 times a month. The 1.32-inch AMOLED is bright enough to read in direct sun, which sounds minor until you're squinting mid-workout. On the health side, you get the BioTracker sensor for heart rate and sleep, blood oxygen, and over 160 sport modes. 50 meters of water resistance means you can swim with it. And the Zepp app has no mandatory subscription, so your metrics aren't locked behind a paywall. For value-conscious buyers, that's a quiet win. Here's the honest catch. The speech-to-text replies through Zepp Flow only work properly on Android. On an iPhone, you'll see your notifications, but you're reaching for the phone to answer. Not a deal breaker if you're already on Android, just something to weigh if you're on iOS. So, my take. If you want genuine GPS accuracy and offline maps without stepping up to premium watch money, this is the sweet spot on the list. It does the fitness job seriously and doesn't nickel and dime you on the app. The link is in the description. Before we reveal our number 1, be sure to check out the description below for the freshest deals on each of these items. And at number 1, taking the top spot, the Garmin vívoactive 5. This is the one that pulls everything the list has been building toward into a single, well-rounded package. For me, what puts it here is the balance. You get a bright 1.2-inch AMOLED screen, real GPS, and Garmin's health tracking, which is honestly the deepest software on this whole list. Body battery tells you when you're charged up and when you should back off. The sleep coach and the morning report turn raw numbers into something you'll actually act on. That's the difference between data that sits there and data that guides your training. On battery, Garmin claims up to 11 days. Real world lands lower once you're running GPS regularly. And here's a data point I trust more than the spec sheet. There's a review from Kevin that nails it. I've been getting around 7 to 8 days per charge with GPS workouts, alarms, and all my notifications turned on. For a full fitness watch, that's more than I expected. 7 to 8 days with everything running is genuinely strong for this class. You charge it once a week and move on. You also get over 30 sport modes, pool swimming, HRV insights, and recovery times so you know how hard to push. It syncs cleanly with your phone through Garmin Connect, and the core metrics aren't locked behind a subscription. For value-conscious buyers, that matters over the long haul. Now the trade-off, and it's a fair one. There's no speaker or microphone, so you can't take calls or bark at a voice assistant from your wrist. You'll see notifications and even type quick replies on Android, but calling stays on the phone. Garmin also dropped the barometric altimeter, so no floor counting. Runners, walkers, and gym folks won't miss it. If you obsess over stair metrics or ski stats, weigh that. And the GPS is multi-GNSS, not multi-band, so serious trail athletes chasing pinpoint accuracy have pricier options higher in Garmin's range. But for everyday training and health tracking, this is as complete as it gets at this money. The link is in the description. You can now tell what holds up from what falls short. If you're starting a fitness habit on a tight budget, number 5. If you want the best everyday balance for Android, number 3. If you run outdoors and need real GPS without premium money, number 2. And if you want the most complete tracking overall, number 1. Updated links in the description, prices keep moving.